Alright, today we're going to get back into White March some more. I need to get back to town. I think I have everything done in this area, but I'm going to check a couple things here real quick. That's the main quest. I ain't worried about that. Galeno lives in the shadow of Durgan's Battery. Okay, that's Durgan's Battery stuff. I think we're just going to head back to... Actually, no. There's something else we need to do here. Something that I forgot to do. Well, I didn't forget about it. I just gave up on it. But I need to go back to the Ogre Cave. There's that thing on the ledge. I did not get that. I want to figure out how to get it. So we're going to be heading for that next. I need to see... What the heck? These can go in the inventory. That can stay for a moment. That can go with him. Wizard's Double, already got a whole stack of that. Flame Shield can stay in his inventory. You can take that here. You can take the Flame Shield too. Deflection until hit. Nah, give that to Pelagina. That can get put away. Wait a minute. Okay, for some reason I thought that said minus stealth. I knew that couldn't be right. Alright, there's no sense in that staying... Well, actually, wait a minute. Do you have anything on your constitution? No, you don't. And Guardian Spirit hurts foes. It's a phantom. Let's put that on you. Up his constitution a little bit. And the wand, two-handed. 100%, or 100%, Jesus Christ, I can't read. Grants fireball times per rest. 10% chance to cast combusting wounds. I'm gonna put that away for now. Alright. Yeah, we need to go back to the Ogre Cave. So, Ogre Cave, where was that at? It was over here.
Even in my souk, I'm on the hunt more than at home. But 5 years. It's been a strain.
Then to your good fortune. Ado Vidorio. May you see them all again soon.
That's very nice of you, Pelagina. Hell. Alright, so we need to go to here. The ice chute. I hope I have a grappling hook. I should have a lot of that kind of stuff. Hey, Tenwin, what's going on? Stopping back here in the Ogre Cave to get whatever this was on the ledge here before I go back to Stalwart. A jagged stump is all that remains of the stalagmite you dislodged, and there's no other suitable anchor inside. Oh, well, okay, I guess never mind, I can't get it. Hope that wasn't important. And I can't get it from the other direction, because I tried to go back up when I was down there earlier, and it wouldn't let me. Alright. Back. I think I hit everything there was to hit here. Yeah, Yeah, let's go back to Stout. Well, if it's just money, I definitely am not hurting for that. I do need to see something though. When is that event at Caed Nua? 3 days, 1 hour. I could auto-resolve that, but apparently if you auto-resolve these, it can actually lead to your part of your stronghold getting wrecked and you have to rebuild it. Plus, I kind of like the idea of getting experience for it.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
I have my party, why aren't they? Okay, there we go. Alright, yeah, Stout. I think it's like 24 hours. You sense the presence of one of the other pieces of Garad's helm nearby. Yeah, let me see something. How much more time I have on that. Now that I actually came to Stout. 2 days, 19 hours. Yeah, let's go take care of that. It didn't give me a lot of time for that one. 24 hours, yep, better do it now. Pieces on the merchant by the east entrance, okay. We'll relieve him of that in a mo. Botanical garden construction.
Last thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
Okay, we only got 3 things left to build. That's good, and they all take 1 day. Bray Hollow Hearth. Maddox, how you doing? All right. Manual resolve. Oh, these are those things that dominate you, aren't they? Oh boy, you brought some friends with you. Wow, you're already badly injured. I guess not to worry about you guys too much. Brought some crystal eaters. They're already injured. Very easy. Vithrak Brain. I just saw that ghost again. I swear to God, I'm not losing it. There was like a flicker of purple up here for like a second that I saw. Like it was one of those spirits you could talk to. But every time I go up there to see it, it's gone. I'm not losing my mind. I swear I'm seeing it. Maybe. Or my new computer's haunted. Who knows?
Better indeed.
Better indeed. Alright, we need to go to... I think I got everything done here I needed to do. That was it. So, let's go to... Stout again. I got some stuff to turn in. We gotta talk to Durance. We'll do that while we're there. Got a new party member to pick up. A few things. Alright, first of all, would you happen to possess an old helm or horn that looks like it's supposed to be attached to a helm? Durin opens a compartment in his wagon and pulls out a cracked horn partially wrapped in cloth. One of the villagers sold me this during a previous visit. He scowls. He said it came from some rare lake creature and was quite valuable. It's been dismissed as junk whenever I've tried to resell it, unless you know otherwise. No, it's largely worthless. However, I know a collector for that sort of thing if the price is right. It's not a total lie. I'll sell it to you for the same price I bought it, 300 pans. Done. The world fades and your vision blurs. When it returns, you find yourself in the icy waters of a bay, your body numb from the cold and your lungs burning from exertion. Nearby are Ardhel and Barduin. Both of them are swimming madly in an effort to pass you. On the distant shore await the other members of your tribe, and with them Alara, daughter of the chieftain. It is for her hand that the three of you are competing today. Give up, Garad. Ardhel passes you, and despite your best efforts, you can't quite catch up. You look around to see where Barduin is, and it's by sheer chance you catch sight of the sea serpent's head surging towards your group. Well, that'll make you move a little bit quicker, won't it? As before the world stops, the memories trail lost without your guidance. Oh, okay, I gotta, attack the serpent. Your fatigue falls away as you turn to face the serpent. It charges you, its jaws wide, its foot-long teeth flashing into sunlight. I'm kind of curious what I'm going to attack this with while I'm doing a swimming competition. At the last moment, you dodge to the side as its jaws snap shut. You're a hair too slow, and one of the serpent's horns tears open your forearm to the bone. You grit your teeth against the sudden pain and wrap your arms around the serpent's neck before it can turn around. Pardon. It thrashes and rolls wildly, trying to throw you off. You hang on for dear life, weaker with every breath as your blood drains. You do the only thing you can think of and jam your fist straight through the serpent's eye, burying your arm as far as it can go. That'll work. The serpent whips around in agony and your grip slips. You tumble through the air as your consciousness fades. The race. How could I have forgotten the events of that day? Garad looks at his hands. I remember it now, but I feel no different yet. Please, you must find the last part of my helm. Will do, buddy, will do. Alright, now.
Right.
We need to go see, Thrisk, or whatever his name is, first. See if his son came back home. Hello? Will take some time, but Thrisk looks up as you approach. Liquid. Soldan explains some part of what you did to save him, but I still cannot quite believe it. To think all this time.
I couldn't have known, Father. Everything that happened, it was my doing. I tried to free myself, but
That guy's voice sounds like one of the Jarls from Skyrim. The shifty one. There will be time enough for that. Let us not dwell on it now.
Stranger, I never imagined I could not hope to see my son again. But you have returned him to me.
There's no reward I can offer that will match that, but I hope you will accept this. Gain an item, Cloak of the Frozen Hunt. Glad to be of assistance.
You will always be welcome here. May the gods turn their gaze from you, stranger, and may your path be clear.
What's this cloak do? Cloak of Frozen Hunt. Plus 10 range damage, plus 6 accuracy against beasts, and plus 3 damage reduction. Sagani, I think you just have something to assist with stealth, and that's not something you really have a problem with. Perception. Let's see something. In all honesty, your accuracy's better with the other thing you had. But that makes your range damage go up. Well, actually, I guess the accuracy is just against beasts anyway, but... I think I'm gonna actually let you use that. For now. Try it out. I like the idea of her at least doing more damage.
Welcome. What can...
Alright, you have nothing else.
Father wants me to stay inside for a time. I don't think I can face anyone just yet.
Right.
Probably a good idea. You should probably make sure you have all that wolf out of you. Alright. We need to... What else did we have going on? Gref's Rest. We have that, Troll Heart. Help this guy talk better again. Since his, entire mouth or head or something is numb. Innkeeper, I have a heart.
Back to warm your hands, eh? What can I do for you?
I found the ingredients you asked for.
Still say a little hardship ought to put some sense into that man. But if you're set on giving him a hand, so be it. Give that here. There. Get him to down that and he'll be right as rain. And you can tell him he owes you one. I would have let him stew for at least a year or so.
Thank you.
You have to help me. Ugh, I can't stay like this.
You actually sound like you're better. Give him the antidote. Here, Hayfrick says this ought to do it.
Lily? Oh, Anta bless you. Give it here, please.
Awful buff you.
Ugh, frothy. Hey, you did it. I can feel again.
He prods his forehead and sticks out his tongue.
Oh, thank you. You're a saint among kith, and I owe you one, I know it. I would have ended up a leper. Averick never did have any sense of proportion. Hey, here. Now that my hands are working again, I've been stitching this together for a while. Least I can give you, really. And now I'm going to stand here and breathe for a little while.
He's very thirsty. Pilferer's Grip, +1 dexterity, +10 or -10 armor speed penalty. Give that to Pelagina.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, liquid. Like he's in a desert or something. Alright, what else did I have going on here? Oh, we gotta go talk to Orlin. Forgot about him. And I don't remember if I end up putting him in my jail or not,
Right.
which Again, I feel kind of bad about because I'll have 2 prisoners at my stronghold, and both of them will be Orlans.
Any progress with Devala?
She said you agreed to your indenture and that you killed a boy in your escape.
And I thought you were going to get rid of Devala, not sell me out to her.
He takes a deep breath, but his eyes are still focused on you.
What she said is true. I had a gambling problem when I was younger. I've paid 7 years of my life for it. I won't pay any more. As for the boy, I didn't want to hurt him. But he saw me as I was sneaking out of the stockade.
His shoulders go limp and his gaze distant at the memory. He shakes his head.
I wish it had gone differently. But I'd do it again. Anything to keep from getting sent back to that place.
Yeah, you're just telling me here that you would totally kill another kid again, and you're saying that you did 7 years and that was enough, even though you took that kid's entire life. Your crime can't go unpunished. You'll do penance in the prison of Caed Nua. Aleph hunches like a cornered animal, baring his teeth in a grimace. His eyes dart around dingy room and back to you. Finally, he straightens his size.
It's not a yoke around my neck. And I suppose it's better than dying in this frozen crater of a town.
You get food. He musters the last of his dignity and prepares for the long march to Caed Nua. And apparently I've sent him by himself at his word that he's going to go straight to Caed Nua. Like I've ordered him to, because none of my people have gone with him. He knows not to defy me here. I'll let Ilumak eat him. Alright, that's done. Now. And it's Durgan's Battery. Return to Stoward. Okay, I gotta figure out what's going on with that whole thing. So, let's go see the dwarf again, I guess. Or Lafka. Then we got some talking to do, because we gotta talk to Durance and we gotta talk to this new member. Whoops. Run. Andras Shieldsman, Andras Spellweaver, Andras Swordsman, Andras Shieldsman. You know what? That's,
What?
Ready, Watcher.
just in case, let's prep a bit, because I don't remember what exactly happens here.
Yeah. Hey.
I'm ready.
Actually, wait.
Hey.
Tank facing down that way. You
I'm
there. Pelagini, you stand there for a moment. Alright.
Huh?
You return. How may the goddess help you? I found your chests. They were filled only with rocks. Actually, wait a minute. I heard that worshippers of Bareth visited you recently. Little happens around here that doesn't end in the mouths of villagers, but we're obligated to assist everyone regardless of their faith. A group of women came to us, yes. Their leader wanted to know of Durgan's Battery. I obliged and pointed them in that direction. Left as quietly as they arrived, which didn't make us any less concerned about their true intentions. This place has grown dangerous enough already. Found your chests. They were filled only with rocks. I see. No use in keeping this charade any longer, is there? Her group springs into action. The sounds of unsheathing blades fill the room. But we shouldn't act so rashly. She holds a hand up. The thieves keep their weapons pointed at you. I knew something was up with you. We've been pretending, yes, but is this so different from what Antra's priests do? Villagers and travelers give us things they want to forget. We make them disappear. Isn't that the same thing? You know, technically they have a good point there. We aren't murderers, and we'd prefer to be as far away from this cursed place as we can. Laughed gestures at her accomplices. Why make a bloody mess out of this? I'm willing to help you look the other way. She flexes her eyes on you. What do you propose? A simple deal. You keep our little secret to yourself and we share some of our offerings with you before we slip away. Quetzalcoatl brought back the dwarf's heirlooms. You can have them too. Decisions. Because they haven't done anything to warrant death, really, other than... I mean, he had a good point. She had a good point. They're taking stuff from people that they wanted to get rid of anyway. But those people are doing that with the idea that they're performing some kind of a service to their faith here. Not a chance. I'll let the villagers decide what to do with you. Lafta stiffens, her face hard. As she raises her arm, the folds of her robe fall back to reveal a cocked pistol pointing at you. Hey, you better fire it quick. Alright, let's see. We got a swordsman and a shieldsman. Okay, you go for swordsman, you go for shieldsman. Whoa, where'd you come from, Mr. Spellweaver? Draining touch. Put this back up. Use that. Itamok, you're good. Pelagina, use Flames of Devotion on the shieldsman. Sagani, I guess you can go melee here for a second. It's a Spellweaver, you should kill them pretty quickly. Oh, crap. We got a problem now. They're coming straight for my mages. Let's see. Quetzalcoatl's by themselves and they're barely injured. You're not attacking either of them, so we're gonna send these guys down here. Ignore Quetzalcoatl. I think we're okay. Feel free to jump in here, guys. Can you? Oh. Oh crap, Aloy. I don't know if you got time to do anything here or not. Try Draining Touch again. That should heal you if you can get it off. Who are you attacking? You're attacking him. Pelagina, get over here. Durance. Need this guy dead. I know you're not going to do much, but... Wait, Aloth, I know I have, like, measures here to protect you, and I don't remember what any of them are. Malignant Cloud... You're probably not going to have time to get this off, but try it. Run for it. Alright, nobody died. That's what I call a good time. Did I get the Soulbound Staff? I don't think I did. Where was it at? I got a two-handed wand somewhere, but I don't think that was a soulbound staff. What was that wand I found? Where'd it go? No, it wasn't that. In an area to the... Ah, okay, no, I didn't get it yet. I haven't actually been to the area in the east yet. I was thinking it was something else I picked up earlier. Singed Grimoire. You could take that. Exceptional Pistol. Blunderbuss. Junk. Money. Thick-handled iron key. It must be for that chest. Lockpick. Okay.
Right.
Scotty, you better look for traps here.
I'm here. Sure.
Also, I need to remember to put your bow back on before you do something silly, like try to run up and hack at something. Ocran's Heirloom. This medallion, an heirloom of Ocran's family, features an intricate design of interwoven silver and copper strands that coil around a central disc of bloodstone. Its surface, though polished to a perfect finish, has been carved to hold 14 small emeralds in place. While Ocran values this exquisite heirloom for its sentimental worth, it's clear that it would otherwise command considerable market prices. White Crest Armor. Heavy armor. 20 damage reduction grants overwhelming wave once per rest. -1 move speed. Dancing bolts. Foe AoE shock damage and overwhelming wave. Target gets 30 to 40 crush damage stunned for 8 seconds. I like the sound of an 8-second stun. I'll say that. I'm half tempted to give that to Pelagina. I'm gonna see how much it does slow you down. 'Cause it's supposed to slow her movement rate.
Ready, Watcher.
Doesn't look too obvious. Alright, you. Hoping you've got good news. I know where the gift bearer cast your heirlooms away. Did you find them? What of the medallion? I have your medallion. Let's see it. The dwarf draws a wide smile under his bristly beard. Here it is. Ocran takes the medallion gingerly in his palm, taking care not to smudge it with his dirty fingertips. Yes, it's her medallion. He smiles and manages to pull his attention back to you. You've done good here today. I swear, if I had a kingdom's treasure to give you in return. Oh, was that his armor? I also found your armor. I don't need it. Don't know what I'd do with it. He nods. Keep it. More luck to you. Ooh, okay, I got the armor and 1200 copper. He turns around and walks away, looking not at the path ahead, but at the precious heirloom clenched in his hands. Even so, the stride of his short legs seems filled with confidence. You're welcome, little buddy. It's moments like that that make me feel good about the things that I do for people. To the waterline added. Raldtime merchant ship was struck by Diran pirates off the eastern coast of Raid Ceres. Before the ship collapsed into the waves, pirates made off with a variety of precious treasures, many of which were experimental animacy implements or nautical devices intended for Defiance Bay and Esperanto. Concerned would-be recipients of the cargo are discreetly inquiring about potential help. Their hope is to recover the shipments for the pirates and learn the value of what they've taken. Alright, let's have... Kana do that. Whoa, wait a minute. Darn it. Ask what not to do. Must have lost some of my hirings during that last attack. Alright, let's see. We'll hire the Crucible Knight. Vanguard Soldier. Skirmisher Archer. Gold Pack Knight. And for the hell of it, Barathite Cleric. As long as we got bodies. I'm guessing you're the woman I'm looking for. Because you're new. I have not seen you before.
Say, I don't suppose you've seen any mysterious old buildings in the mountains lately, have you?
The Amua wears an assortment of bangles, bands, cuffs, and chains as thick as armor. She watches you with a raised eyebrow and eyes gleaming with mirth. Wait a minute, do I? You know what? I picked them up before I did that Skyne quest, and I didn't really know anything about Skyne. If that's the case, I'm going to fire them because I slaughtered everybody in that Skyne temple from earlier. I will not be associating with them anymore.
No, but I've heard that name a lot around here. I'm looking for the Abbey of the Fallen Moon. It's an obscure temple dedicated to Andra.
Why are you looking for the Abbey?
I'm a gift bearer. My job is to gather tokens of things people want forgotten and surrender them to the Lady of Lament. Best place to do that is the Abbey of the Fallen Moon.
This lady has the most pleasant voice. Like, she totally does not look like it, but she sounds like a sitcom mom or something. What kinds of tokens do you take?
Anything that represents a moment or a memory someone wishes to leave behind. Well, love notes, awkward family heirlooms, bad poetry, the kinds of things you want to forget.
It's a fellow barbarian. And it's nice to see that she's breaking the stereotypes of barbarians. She's not grunting and slapping herself on the chest or anything like that.
I might be here a while. Half the villagers have never heard of the Abbey, and the ones that have, no one knows where it is.
She's not tearing raw meat apart with her teeth.
So I'm trying to think of this as an extended holiday in a remote mining village that smells like fish.
Yeah, wait till you meet my buddy Zara. I've got business in this region. We could travel together.
You won't regret it. I've got a lovely singing voice. And the company's welcome.
She winks at Pelagina. Oh, wait a minute. She winked at Pelagina. Did I read that right? Okay. I'm going to be talking with you for a bit. I'm going to take Aloth out temporarily and put them back in a sec. This will get the talking with them done.
Huh?
Hey, I am a very civilized barbarian. Oh, well, that's cool too. Maybe her and Pelagine will end up becoming a couple. Love is in the air. Alright, first of all, before I forget. Oh, I never hired them, though. They're just hanging out. I never hired them.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Thanks. I like you too.
Man, she's so cheery. So what do you have? Barbaric, yeah, Barbaric Shout, which I never took. Barbaric Blow. Do I have Barbaric Blow?
Yeah.
I do have Barbaric Blow. I don't know if the AI ever uses it. At least I think it does. Alright, let's, first of all, we gotta get this Durance talk out of the way before I forget about it. Your face is full of need. Durance snorts. It looks to burst if you didn't speak. I had questions I want to ask you.
If doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
On the wrong door. I had another vision of you. One of the symbols on your staff. It was dying.
You see many things that aren't there, Watcher. Perhaps the symbol was for your disappearing sanity, and we are to bid it farewell while you still have the wits to grieve for it.
I saw a symbol with 12 circles. What does it represent?
That symbol? The God-Hammer.
Then it was the God Hammer. Jesus Christ. It was the God Hammer symbol I saw extinguished on your staff.
No riddle there, Watcher. It took 12 of us to build the God-Hammer. Afterward, I took my leave of all of them to see what Margren had in store for me. I've seen none of them since.
Are you sure there isn't more to that story?
Your kind has a way of interpreting its visions to fit the version of the truth you like best. But Margren's flame leaves no room for interpretation. Waste the time of others with your distortions and your fever dreams.
Flames may leave no doubt as to what or where they are, but why they are is anyone's guess.
It's always the way of the mad to try to convince others of a reality only they can see. But when your doctrine's the truth, it requires no convincing, only an opening of the eyes. I would purify you, Watcher, if I thought it would help.
I want to ask about something different.
The cost of troubling me seems to worry you little.
Since we're talking, what else do we have to finish up here in this dialogue tree? That's done. Oh shit, wait, it wasn't done.
If doubts and curiosity...
Oh, I guess I actually am done talking to you about things. I think I finally exhausted your regular dialogue tree. That's good. What you got for me? How did you end up in Stowart? The other gift bearers told me Stowart was close to the Abbey, so they suggested I ask for directions in town. You mean the other gift bearers don't know where the Abbey is? Like I said, it's one of Andra's most ancient temples, and her followers aren't really known for their record keeping. You're not exactly dressed for the weather. Well, Ixamiddle's flat as platter, so when the gift bearers told me Stowart was way up in the mountains, I thought they were exaggerating. She shrugs. Anyway, I hate packing. I see. Always happy to chat. Why did you become a gift bearer? I guess I like wandering and meeting new folks. Never been good at staying in one place for too long, she shrugs. I have questions about the Abbey of the Fallen Moon. Me too, she glances at her boots. Why are you looking for the Abbey?
I'm a gift bearer. My job is to gather tokens of things people want forgotten and surrender them to the Lady of Lament. Best place to do that is the Abbey of the Fallen Moon.
Kinds of tokens do you take?
Anything that represents a moment or a memory someone wishes to leave behind. Well, love notes, awkward family heirlooms.
She told us that already. Gift bearers usually dispose of tokens in the sea. Why are you going to the Abbey?
Well, you throw some things into the sea and maybe they wash up on shore one day. But you want something really good and forgotten, you take it to the Abbey.
She nods. She's interesting in that she doesn't, tell you an entire paragraph every time you ask her a question. Her answers are very short. The deer stares at Durance with a half-crazed look in his eyes, scratching his beard in contemplation. His smile broadens as he thinks, oh god. So what are you taking to the Abbey now?
The Abbey's all about forgetting. Wouldn't be much forgetting if I told you about it, would there?
Perception 15. Her smile halters briefly. You've got a secret. I see. Tell me about yourself. Where to begin? I spent almost 10 years as a mercenary in Old Valia. Plenty of work there. She tilts her head up and starts counting items off her fingers. After that, I fought with pirates in a Deadfire, or for them, depending on who was paying. Did a short stint in a White the Wens, then roamed around the Living Lands, and finally joined the Gift Bearers in Ixmitil. And here I am, she grins. Actually, I was asking about where you came from before your adventures. Not much to tell. She waves a hand and looks away quickly. Grew up in Rautai, left when I was still pretty young and haven't been back since. Why not? Oh, you know, spent almost 20 years there. Change of scenery is good, right? She gives you a breezy smile, but it looks forced. I see. Better to look forward than back, that's what I always say. Why so much travel? Guess staying in one place never much suited me. Yeah, you've got something going on. And you gave up soldiering, piracy, and adventure to join Andra's Gift Bearers? She laughs. Still plenty of adventures, just different circumstances. I have questions about some of the lands you visited. I'm always up for war stories. What was Old Valia like? Grand. A skirmish every day and a feast at another Comte or Marcesso's keep every night. Those were good, carefree days. Tell me about the Deadfire Archipelago. Dangerous. You've got pirates and sea monsters, and don't even get me started on the merchants. I had a good run there, but I got tired of trying to keep track of who had a knife pointed at my back. What were your experiences in the White the Wens? Short. That place is too cold for anything but leaving. I'm curious about the Living Lands. Are there things there that are alive? She laughs. Most folk are. Even after 10 years there, it feels like I just saw the edges of the place. You can start the day in a desert and find yourself in the middle of a jungle by nightfall. Everything there is a little wilder. Goes for the folk as well as the creatures. Part of me misses it still, but you wake up every day knowing it might be your last. I stayed lucky longer than anyone has a right to expect. That's all I wanted to know. That's all for now.
Huh?
Yeah, she's very, very short. Alright. We're gonna take you out for now, though. What are you equipped with, though, out of curiosity? Maniha's, Maniha, I don't know how you pronounce it, armor. Unique light armor. +1 movement speed, it's armor, I guess. Regular cape. Fine battle axe, fine sword. Oh, so you're a dual-hander, too. Fine morning star. You're a Coastal Amois Rautai Raider. You're stronger than I am. Alright. You get to go to Caed Nua, it's
Got
awesome.
rid of that little fella, eh? Take this with my thanks. Didn't need his trouble around here.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Anyway, what brings you back?
What'd you give me? Like
Top quality bear.
Okay, Maniha, you go out, and Aloth, you're back in. How hurt am I? Do I need a room? I should probably get a room anyway because somebody's gonna be tired pretty soon.
Eh? Top quality bear pelt.
Let's go with the Golden Whale because I can afford it. Let's get a drink. And I think all we need to do at the moment is head to... Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. What's all this? We got the Bounty, Thermal Pearl. That's in Long Watch. Got one more piece of the helm to find. Southside Durgan's Battery. I met Grind. Head Fisherman, a stalwart. I don't think anything came up about him yet. So yeah, let's go to Long Watch. love.
Shining bright from on high, she bears.
Beautiful singing. Take you 6 hours to complete your journey from Stalwart Village to Long Watch. Okay. Let's do it. Hireling payday. Total wages paid 900 CP. I like us.
Segani. I had heard that women do the hunting in Nasitak, but wasn't sure if I could believe it until I met you.
And I thought it was our raw meat diet that made us strange.
Well, that too, honestly.
Pelagina, I love you, but every time I go to talk, you are always the one that interrupts me. I like that, this is a frozen setting because right now it's going to be like 95 degrees where I'm at today. Gives me the ability to kind of picture myself being anywhere else other than where I'm at right now. I think it's supposed to be like 82 tomorrow, and it's probably going to feel like freaking late fall. Few odds and ends lie scattered by the path. There appears to have been a struggle here, but the evidence is half buried under a thin blanket of snow. Wisps of essence hover in the chilly air. There was a corpse right by the ruins that you just went away from. Okay. I'll check it out in a sec. Inspect the area first. Survival 8. An empty pack lies in the snow. It's been rent by knives or claws. Also, muddy tracks churn the ground. They're three-toed and webbed, and you count over a dozen separate pairs, all heading north. They look recent. Oh, it's, I remember. It's the four-armed fish people. My last time I was playing this was actually my first encounter with them, and I had a hell of a time with them, because I think there's a ton of them. A soul fragment plunges you into a memory. Your name is Gatter. You've never been more than 20 miles from home, let alone to the White March, and yet you've been climbing steadily higher for a week now. The air is too thin, your clothes are too light, and you've barely got another 3 days worth of food with you, but you've never felt better. You've only had a handful of fainting spells since you began your journey. You've had as many in a single day before. But the dreams have been the best part. Despite the frozen rocky ground and the screeching winds, sleep has found you each night and brought you visions of majestic peaks wrapped in snow. The cold is but a sweet ache in your bones. As you hike into the wind, you feel that ache spreading along with the certainty you're getting closer to him, or her, your soul twin. A stranger whose soul mirrors your own, one of the few people in Eora who could understand the constant torment of a soul split, or a split soul, and the only person who could help you relieve it. Something approaches through the shroud of snow ahead. You feel a throbbing presence like a heartbeat through linen, and you know. Vision ends abruptly. You find yourself staring at Gatter's scattered belongings while his elation ebbs from your veins. His essence fades from you. You feel his eagerness dissolve into disappointment until all that remains is the emptiness of a meaningless death. Discover how Egatter died. I am totally messing that name up, probably. Oh, here's the body. Hey, it's a bitter spirit that's not attacking me. What's wrong with you? Oh, here's that staff you were talking about. Greenstone staff, soulbound quarterstaff two-handed, bonds with a wizard, druid, or monk. Exceptional 8 accuracy, grants nature's mark on critical hit. Foe AoE minus 10 deflection, minus 10 reflexes for 30 seconds. Twisted piece of wood grips a glowing Aedra chunk with root-like tendrils. Something about the staff resonates in your soul. When you hold it, you hear the distant whisper of wind through the trees. So that's going to have to be for Hierovias or the monk guy. Zahua. So we'll hold on to it for now. Durance can't have it because he's a priest. And we can put the padded armor away. Oh. You guys weren't happy about that, were you? Spectres. Alright, I should be able to handle this. Whoa, somebody ran for it, and I don't think they were supposed to. Durance, are you meleeing? Yeah, you are. Where you at? Right there, get back. Are you meleeing again, Durance? Uh-oh, well... Oh, crap, it's one of those things. Well, you're gonna melee. Mark him. You guys are all tied up at the moment. Okay, you come down and help him. Itamok, you get back here and help with this thing too. Never mind. Feel free to join in, you two.
Mm-hmm.
Take that. I'm curious about something. I don't know if it's going to show me. Most powerful enemy defeated. Sagani killed Greyjaw. Excuse me. Most enemies defeated Liquid. I kind of want to see a ranking because I have this feeling Sagani has a really high kill count. Between her and Itamok, every time I look down, they've killed something or other.
Yeah.
Sagani's getting real good at killing stuff. I rag on her a bit, but I do it out of love, really. The cliffside plunges for 1,000 feet to the valley below. Stoward is barely a speck amongst the trees in the distance. This tower looks like it was carved from the stone of the cliff. The entrance is collapsed and sealed with ice, but you imagine that it commands an impressive view of the valley below. Alright. Take these flowers. We're gonna head this way first, because I know there is a very rough fight in this area. I don't know if it's gonna be as bad this time around, but the last time I did it, it was probably the hardest fight I did in the whole playthrough. Durance, stop meleeing. That's my fault. I didn't switch you back. Okay. Armor Faith. Aloth. There's a lot of things up there for you to set on fire. Let's do it. Sidewinder. Sidewinders, I think, throw stuff. Scotty, I'm gonna have you mark. Just keep doing what you're doing. Find a thermal pearl. Something must have a thermal pearl here. Man, bandits are still a problem. Money, 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 money.